Hi, and welcome to It's Music. I'm your host, Ryan Sexton, and today on the show we have the Phil Dudley Band. We'll kick things right off with their first song, Full Color.
Glad that you slept well and that we're here together in this place. Racing around the sun in the sky, I'm glad that we found each other in all this space. We've got one life, only one chance to be. What seems black and white, we have the eyes to see. In full color.
full of color and full of all those elements that reminded me of those 90s songs that I grew up right on the tail end of the 90s. But that was Full Color. The Phil Dudley Band will now play their second song, Fooled.
One, two, three, four. For days, all the while trying to change my ways. But this pack of cigarettes won't smoke itself. Isn't now I couldn't care less about my health. But now there's an asteroid headed for Earth. Not a single man knows his worth. Everyone power points they go down the range, show the other one. Turning you against your neighbors and friends. Politicians make us be who we next. Well, everyone's looking towards the Middle East. We don't fail to see the inner beast eating his brain through our hearts, turning us blind, pulling us apart. Continue to build upon the money heap. You gotta admit it's your own damn fault. Trying to control each other's thought. It's all about power, mystery, and blame. Everyone is good, we don't have the same. Cause the poison they feed is just like this. Addictive as hell once you're in the race. But you know that it kills at a steady pace.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Let's hope that whoever that song was about doesn't fool us again. We'll be right back after these messages.
This episode of UMM's Music is brought to you by the second annual Daniel Ray Willis Memorial Car and Bike Show. Come by April 13th to the Hueytown Skateland parking lot and enjoy the silent auctions, door prizes, and other fun activities. There's no entry fee, and all makes and models are welcome. All proceeds will be donated to the Daniel Ray Willis Memorial Fund.
Welcome back. The Phil Dudley Band will jump right into their third song, My Last Day.
Sunday. Now I wanna face another Monday. Feels like a rock kicking around inside my shoe, and I can't get it out, nothing I can do. Life isn't fun when it's dragging by. Someone saying something has gotta give. I don't think this is any way to live. Working at a set play line. Oh, I'll try to bide my time. This will never be to pay. When it's very well could be my last day.
I couldn't think of a better song to have played on My Last Day, but now the Phil Dudley Band will now finish off their first set with Into the Sky.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Signs, the truth that is has always been. They told me time goes fast, but I never heard them say that all the things we thought were last are bound to come away. No, I can't reel you, I just want you back. For always beautiful days fade into the sky. I'm staying where
After these messages, we'll sit down with the Phil Dudley Band and ask them a few questions about their music. Stay tuned.
This episode of It's Music is brought to you by the second annual Daniel Ray Willis Memorial Car and Bike Show. Come by April 13th to the Hueytown Skateland parking lot and enjoy the silent auctions, door prizes, and other fun activities. There's no entry fee, and all makes and models are welcome. All proceeds will be donated to the Daniel Ray Willis Memorial Fund.
Hi, welcome back to It's Music. I'm your host, Ryan Sexton, and I'm with the Phil Dudley Band. And if we can introduce ourselves, I guess, left to right.
William.
Jack.
I'm Phil. Eric.
Awesome. So what, I guess first question is, how did you guys meet and start the Phil Dudley Band? And just kind of backstory on, if they're all different, but, you know, backstory of how y'all kind of started doing music together.
Yeah. So actually, we're family. This is my dad. We've been playing together since I was probably, 15, 16. Started doing stuff. I've been playing music since I was 10 and just kind of raised in that. Then I met Eric when I was about 15 or 16 and we started playing together on a regular basis. And then William started playing with us, about 5 years ago?
Has it been that long?
Maybe 4 years, something like that.
Let's say 4.
Yeah.
Maybe not quite 5, but yeah.
So yeah, we've been collectively playing together a pretty long time.
Okay. How long would you say that's been? Or well, let me rephrase it. How long for you and, or I guess, how old are you?
How old am I?
So
I'm 26.
You're 26.
So we've been playing together about 10 years.
Okay.
So.
And so it's kind of a little intermingled group of time right there. So any plans to add anyone else at another 5-year step? It sounds like each 5 years you had someone new, or you're just going to stay at G4.
No, I mean, right now the plan is just sticking with a four-piece group. We've done experiments where we've added people, brought people in for certain songs and stuff like that. And it was a lot of fun, but it's incredibly difficult to try to coordinate schedules and shows with more than 4 people. And really, a four-man group allows us to really expand inside the music and explore and go different places and not be stepping all over each other's toes at the same time.
So what would you say all of you kind of add to the group? Like, you know, like what does each person add outside of just the instrument they play, and how do y'all kind of like help keep each other in check?
I know I had age.
Age is wisdom. Age is wisdom.
Yeah, I mean, we all add a different element for sure. Typically, I do all the writing, and well, Eric's actually he wrote one that we put on the last album, but for the most part, I do all the writing, and I'll bring a song to the table, and we'll start working it out, and from there, everybody just kind of writes their own parts. So William, you know, is an incredibly hooky guitarist.
Yeah, it was definitely funky from, you know, my listening perspective. It was a funky guitar right there.
So, yeah, pretty much we pretty much just write our own parts to the music, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, we try something else, and we do that until we get it right, till we're all happy.
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I definitely think that I bring more edge to the song, like, cause I'm a rocker at heart as an individual. I think the music before I came maybe wasn't as intense, and I definitely strive for that. Even requested to like modify some of the song links and such to just be more straight ahead, which I feel like they become, but it still has the elements of freedom in there at the same time. Yeah.
I think definitely one of my favorite things about y'all's group is that you're not stuck in one genre. Like, when y'all first started, I thought, all right, this is their sound, you know, this is what I'm getting into. And then the next song was just completely different, the next song completely different, but keeping some of the same elements that each of you brought to it. But what would y'all say, I guess, inspires y'all, like inspires your music and gets those sounds out of you?
Life.
Yeah, big time.
Yeah. Because it's as he was saying, it's it really is derived from you know, a few chords, and you know, to be honest, I'm not even really listening to the words until on down the road when I figured out what you know, what I'm gonna do or play. So yeah, it's just like we're just pulling stuff out of thin air. I don't feel like we don't have like listening parties, and I feel like, and by listening parties I mean like listening to like a particular artist and like trying to draw from that. We just, I think, which is why I mentioned I feel like I bring rock to the band, is because as an individual, that's what I'm into. So
I think what everybody brings to the band is like directly reflected in their influences, like or they themselves are reflected by. I don't know how to word that. Like William, a lot of his big influences were like Incubus and John Mayer and these very guitar-centric,
there we go,
huge, awesome sounding, thick sounding bands.
Yeah.
Then you were big into a lot of like Pink Floyd and.
I mean, look at his hair, guys. Come on.
Yeah, I was the whole time I was watching, like you were getting into it, and I was so mad at those headphones because I was like, I want to see that. I just want to see it go. I want to see the hair just kind of flip out there. And every time those headphones go to the back, and I was just like, one of these days.
I was glad that kept it out of my eyes.
Yeah.
And so your inspirations are, he was saying, you know, death metal. I got respect for that, but so Pink Floyd and
yeah, I like bands pretty much, you know, anything from the 70s. I like bands like Kansas, and I like very little modern stuff, but I like some more modern bands like Dave Matthews Band, Coldplay,
love Coldplay.
Switchfoot. Listen to them, and but a lot of stuff from the 70s pretty much. So.
May I ask your
Yeah,
inspiration?
70s was my era, so that's where most of my stuff came from. And like in the early 80s, I got into a lot of fusion jazz, like Weather Report, and a lot of different stuff like that. I've never actually been I've never ever really been a hardcore music listener, you know. I've been a musician for as long as I've been hearing music, so it's, you know, I've had a lot of influences, primarily in my life. They're personal influences more so than musical influences.
Okay. So I heard one of you mention that, or I think you mentioned it, the previous album, he wrote one of the songs. How many albums do y'all have, and how?
What we played tonight was number 4.
Okay.
So we've already released 3.
Okay.
We started doing that. I released my first project type thing that these guys, Jack and Eric, played on. That was in 2013. And then we released an album called All in My Head in 2015.
Which is when I joined, so it's been 4 years.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Okay. Yeah.
Quick math.
And then it was 2018 when we released Seasons, right? Or 17? I can't remember.
17, because it was a year after All in My Head.
Well, that'd be 2 years.
Whatever.
We'll call it 17. But anyway, yeah, we're getting ready to release this 4th one.
Okay.
We're going to put it on vinyl.
Okay.
And
where were the others released on, or how were they?
all
released?
different, all of the major digital platforms, and then on CD as well.
Okay, is this one going to be strictly vinyl?
We'll probably put it on CD and Spotify and Apple Music and stuff like that as well.
But definitely look out for that. Look out for that.
Yeah, we're gonna
vinyl,
end up putting it on vinyl first, and then we'll put it out on all the other platforms after the fact. That way, maybe we can actually sell some music.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. So I guess one of my last few questions before we start wrapping it up is, have you performed anywhere other than our lovely studio? Have you had?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So.
Yeah.
How much have y'all performed? Where have y'all performed at? Or like favorite performance, I guess?
Well, we've actually been taking kind of a break for probably the past 6 months to a year to really try to develop this new album and further develop our sound and gain some direction. But in the past, we've played at places. We've headlined Workplay in Birmingham a few times. We've played Daniel Day Art Gallery, the Shelby County Arts Council. What was that? festival in Georgia. We've been on the big stage at City Fest in Alabaster. That was 2 years ago. We played that, and just in
wherever they let us in, man.
Yeah, wherever they let us in.
Well, hopefully our listeners and viewers can see you soon in Birmingham performing live again, because it's a treat. But check out these guys on YouTube at the Phil Dudley Music, or just search Phil Dudley Band, and check us out again on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all the big social media hubs, and we'll be right back after this break.
This episode of It's Music is brought to you by the second annual Daniel Ray Willis Memorial Car and Bike Show. Come by April 13th to the Hueytown Skateland parking lot and enjoy the silent auctions, door prizes, and other fun activities. There's no entry fee, and all makes and models are welcome. All proceeds will be donated to the Daniel Ray Willis Memorial Fund.
Welcome back to It's Music. The Phil Dudley Band will start their second set with the song Bad Habits.
Whiskey for at least a whole good hour. My mind will start to diss me and I'll take a freezing shower. Memory will start to slip, my belly starts to stop. Bad habits, how I love you so. Fine tobacco and sweet chemical waste. Smoke may give me cancer and may crinkle up my face. Bad habits, how I love you so. The fact that one day I will die, so I'll be settled in for the duration, enjoying the sensation of the ride. Should be, I'm getting weight. Aside from lack of energy, I'm feeling pretty great. Taking in just way too much and stacking when it's late. Bad habits, how I love you so.
knew bad habits could feel so good? Maybe that's why we got them. But the Phil Dudley Band will now perform their 6th song, Lost at Sea.
Lost my compass, I lost my way. Used to be, I follow the stars. Alas, I'm here another day, gathering up these wretched scars. Drifting lonely as a cloud, searching for its resting place. I seek peace, I cry out loud to whomever should see my face. Toss me or remind myself, for I've become lost at sea. I've grown weary on the trail, and I'm to where I'm supposed to be. I've grown weary on the trail, and I'm to where I'm supposed to be. I'm lost at sea. I've grown weary on the trail, and I'm to where I'm supposed to be. Trust me, I'm worried about myself, for I've become lost at sea. I've grown weary on the trail, and I'm to where I'm supposed to be. Trust me, I'm worried about myself, for I've become lost at sea. I've grown weary on the trail, and I'm to where I'm supposed to be. I'm lost at sea.
That was Lost at Sea, and I'm at a loss for words, honestly. That song was probably my favorite one for this set just yet, but we'll be right back after these messages.
This episode of UMM's Music is brought to you by the second annual Daniel Ray Willis Memorial Car and Bike Show. Come by April 13th to the Hueytown Skateland parking lot and enjoy the silent auctions, door prizes, and other fun activities. There's no entry fee, and all makes and models are welcome. All proceeds will be donated to the Daniel Ray Willis Memorial Fund.
Welcome back. The Phil Dudley Band will now perform their 7th song of the night, Sunshine on My Mind. Oh, such a groovy little song we got going there. Well, to wrap up the second set, the Phil Dudley Band will now perform their 8th and final song, Count to 10. You ready? No. Take us to the moon, Will. Thank you for watching It's Music. If you'd like to learn more about the show, you can find us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. And secondly, thank you to the viewers for watching. Come back in 2 weeks to catch us for our live show. And thank you to the Phil Dudley Band. Would you guys like to play us out?
Yeah. What would you like?
Anything, just random noise.